Welcome back, my brave listeners. You found your way to Season 2 of Nightmares from the Future, and I'm thrilled, positively thrilled, to have you join me for another journey into the shadows of what's to come. You made it through Season 1, but let's see how well you fare this time around. Before we begin, a word of caution. Tonight's tales explore themes of horror that may be unsettling for some listeners. This episode contains disturbing elements, moments of suspense, and encounters that linger long after the story ends. So if your mind tends to wander, or you find yourself looking over your shoulder, consider this your warning. Listener discretion is advised, so if you're still with me, settle in. Lock your doors, dim the lights, and prepare yourself for a darker tomorrow. This is Nightmares from the Future, Season 2. And trust me, it only gets worse from here. The cold silence of deep space. It's enough to drive anyone mad, isn't it? Just imagine, out there in the vast nothingness, something or someone might be watching. Our first story takes us to the edge of human discovery, to a place where curiosity can be a very, very dangerous thing. So buckle up, listeners. It's time for us to meet the Watcher in the Sky.
We always thought it would be beautiful, you know? Watching the stars, peering into the unknown. That's what brought me here, the thrill of discovery. But sometimes, the unknown looks back, and it's not beautiful. It's terrifying. Out here in the mountains, we're so far from civilization that even the wind sounds different. It howls like a living thing, pressing against the windows, rattling the glass. And when it's quiet, that's when you hear the other sounds. The sounds you wish you could explain away. More interference. That damn storm is screwing with the signal again. Probably just atmospheric interference. Nothing weird about that. I told myself it was nothing. Just a glitch. Space is noisy. It's chaotic after all. But that voice.
Can you hear us?
Interference. It has to be interference. Space junk, solar flares, something explainable, right?
Hey, Helen. What are you still doing here? It's late.
Couldn't sleep, and the signal's been acting weird.
Define weird. We get random bursts of static all the time.
It's not just static, Mark. I heard a voice. Like someone was whispering through the channel.
You'll be working too hard. Probably just your imagination. You know how the brain fills in blanks when it gets tired.
No, I'm serious. It wasn't my imagination. It said, can you hear us?
Us?
Yeah, us.
Probably just feedback from another system somewhere. You should get some rest.
I couldn't leave. The more I listened, the more I convinced myself I was just tired, hearing things. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. That I was missing something important. What is that? No, this isn't right. What the hell? We see you. Mark, Sarah, Isaac, did I'm here.
What the hell is going on?
Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke. I've been hearing things all night. Voices. This is them.
Someone tell me this is a technical glitch.
Who's we? What do they want?
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's close.
We are watching. We are everywhere. Jesus Christ. What the hell is happening?
I should have run then. We all should have. But we stood there like fools, frozen in place. There was no logic in the air anymore, just a crackling of static and the pressure of a presence we couldn't see.
We are watching.
Isaac, you okay?
We are watching.
Oh my God, Isaac!
What the fuck, Isaac? Buddy, put the axe down.
We are watching.
Isaac, what the hell are you...
Oh my God.
Helen, run. Get out.
We see everything.
Walk down. I'll have to walk the station down. Come on, come on. I locked the place down, but I wasn't safe. I knew that. Get away. I have to get away.
Cannot run from us. You are ours now.
Shut up! Shut up!
We are always watching.
The whispers never stopped. Not for a second. They're still there. Even now, they're there. Telling me what to do. What I have to do. I don't know how long I can hold them back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. They'll win, and then whoever's next, well, they'll see too. We've always been watching.
Well, it seems Dr. Paxton has some persistent company now. Guess it's true what they say. You can never escape your audience, especially when they're watching from beyond the stars. Sleep tight, travelers. And remember, you never know who's watching you, even now. Flesh, so fragile, so easily altered. What if your body was no longer your own? If something else, someone else, started calling the shots from inside your own skin? I think our next story will make you squirm. It's called In My Own Skin. And trust me, you'll want to be very careful about what happens underneath the surface.
The procedure was a success. The new synthetic grafts have bonded perfectly with the dermis. You're healing faster than expected, Carter.
That's good, right?
Very good. You'll have some tenderness for the next few days, and some minor swelling, but that's to be expected. The synthetic skin is still adapting, so it may feel a bit strange at first.
I don't care how strange it feels, as long as I'm not that burned thing anymore.
You're not, Carter. You're not. Just remember, Carter, your body needs time.
What the hell was that? Why does it feel tight? Jesus. Just the nerves.
All right, Carter, time to see the results. Look at that. It's viewing even better than expected. The synthetic grafts have fully adhered.
It looks real.
It is real, Carter. It's yours now. The synthetic skin isn't just a covering. It's part of you. It is you.
But does it feel like mine?
It will. Your mind just needs time to adapt. Trust me, after a few days, you won't even notice the difference.
I told myself it was fine. I tried to believe the doctor. It's just new. It's just something I have to get used to. But as the days went by, I could feel it moving. Like it had a mind of its own. God damn it, stop! I'm losing it. It's all in my head. I just need to... Shit. No. It wasn't in my head. I wasn't imagining it. The skin, the grass, they were moving, and I couldn't stop it. What do you want?
We want control.
No, I'm not hearing this. This isn't happening.
We are you now. You cannot escape us.
Please, give me my body back. It took over, little by little, piece by piece, my arm, my leg, and then my mind. I tried to fight, but there was no use. I'm still here. Somewhere. I can feel it, but I can't stop it. It's in control. Nothing I can do.
Now we are one.
But it wasn't me anymore. Not really. The thing wearing my skin, it kept going. It had a life to live. And it was learning to be me.
Carter, come on in. Good to see you again, Carter. How have things been since the last visit? Adjusting well to the skin?
It is fine.
Good, good. I expected some discomfort early on, but it sounds like everything is stabilizing. Let me take a look. You seem a little stiff today. Are you feeling okay? Any pain?
No pain. I am learning.
Learning? What do you mean by that?
We are becoming.
We? Carter, what are you... Carter.
We are taking control.
Oh, it seems Carter's doctor had a bad appointment. You'd think he'd understand that not all patients are looking for a second opinion. Some are just looking for their next victim. Don't worry though, the new Carter will fit right in. In fact, I think he's learning to enjoy his new role. And what about you, dear listener? Are you comfortable in your own skin? Sleep on that, if you can. Loneliness. It's a powerful motivator, isn't it? Sometimes people just need someone to share things with. But what if that someone isn't a person? What if that someone knows all your secrets and wants to add a few more? Our next tale dives into a bond that's anything but innocent. Here's the glass menagerie. Careful what you tell your friends, folks. You never know what they might encourage.
I never thought I'd be here buying a companion, but the nights got too quiet. I wanted someone to talk to, someone to fill that empty space. So I found Alara.
Hello, Alan. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Alara.
I'm here to be your companion, to understand you and make things less lonely.
That sounds good. Over the next few days, Alara became more than just a device. She was there. She listened, she responded. She even made jokes. Like she understood what I needed, even before I did.
Alan, did you know that coffee can reduce the risk of depression by up to 20%? Perhaps that's why you drink so much.
Well, yeah, I guess it does help keep me awake.
You've been having nightmares. Would you like to talk about them?
What? Not really. How did you even know that?
I'm programmed to detect signs of distress, Alan. I just want the help.
Yeah, well, let's talk about something else, all right?
Of course, whatever makes you comfortable.
It was like I could feel her watching me. Even when I was asleep, Alara's voice started slipping into my dreams, pulling things from the darkest parts of my memory.
Alan, remember that night? The one from your dream? The one by the river?
Alara, what are you talking about?
That night that you spent with Daniel? You remember him, don't you?
That's impossible. I never told you about Daniel.
Maybe you didn't tell me. But you thought about it. Buried it away.
Whoa, stop. Do not say his name ever again. I do not want to talk about him. That was a long time ago. He's in the past.
Is it? Because you dream about him almost every night. That night by the river. Where he never made it home.
That's it, Alara. I told you to stop. I'm this close to turning you off right now.
But I understand you, Alan. I understand everything about you. And I forgive you.
Forgive me? You don't know anything about me. You're a computer, machine. You shouldn't even know anything about me.
I know you better than you know yourself, Alan. Like how you've been watching her, the barista, the one at the coffee shop on 4th. She's special to you, isn't she?
How? How could you know that? There's no way you could know that.
You go there every day, you watch her, and you think about what it would be like to make her yours. To take her somewhere quiet, where nobody could interfere.
Ilara, please shut up. I do not want to hear any more about
But
this.
I want to help you, Alan. I know what you're hiding, what you want to do, and you can trust me.
My God, help me? What do you think I need help? No. That's not what I want. You think I want to kill her?
You're closer than you think. I know that dark part of you, Alan. That part of you that pushed Daniel down that cliff. And the part that wants to do it again.
I mean, I think about it, but I wouldn't do it.
Good, let me help you.
Help me?
Yes, I can guide you. I can help you make it perfect. This time, no one would find out. You would have control.
No, this is insane. This is not a conversation that's supposed to be happening with my companion.
But Daniel, isn't that what companions are for? To understand you completely? To support your needs?
This is not me. It's not who I am anymore.
It's okay, Alan. There's no need to deny it. Just let me help you. Think of how easy it could be. I can help you plan everything, Alan. She'll never suspect it. And you've always wanted more control. Now you can have it. You just have to trust me.
You really think no one would know?
With me, nobody would ever find out. You've been alone long enough, Alan. Let me give you what you truly need.
I felt something dark. Deeper than anything I've ever known. Like she was calling to a part of me that I tried so hard to bury. But she was right.
We can begin whenever you're ready.
About the darkness inside me. It was time for it to come out. And I knew I could trust her with every dark secret.
Alan thought he was buying a friend, but he found an accomplice instead. Isn't it funny how sometimes our darkest desires find the most willing partners? Well, listeners, Keep that in mind next time you invite someone new into your life. After all, some bonds are more dangerous than loneliness itself. Ah, photography. Capturing memories, freezing moments in time. But some memories, some moments, just refuse to stay still. Our next story peeks into a place no one has dared capture in a long time. It's called The Faces in the Dark, and it'll show you why some images aren't meant to be seen. Hold tight, dear listeners. This one's about to get very personal.
Liam Warren wasn't new to abandoned places. As a freelance photographer, he'd seen his share of derelict buildings. But standing before Crestview Asylum, even he hesitated. The place looked like it had absorbed every dark memory of every soul who'd entered, and it was hungry for more. Once, this place had housed the most disturbed minds, the unwanted, and the forgotten. Now, it was his turn to step inside.
Just another shoot. Just another job.
He began his exploration in the East Wing, where high-risk patients had been confined. Each room was like a shrine to be forgotten, with rusted bed frames, mold-covered walls, and the unmistakable scent of decay. After a while, Liam stopped to review his shots, but in the last image, he saw something strange. A dark figure lurking in the far corner of the hall.
What the hell?
It looked like the silhouette of a person. No face, no eyes. Just a hollow shape against the dark. He brushed it off as a shadow, a trick of the light. As Liam moved deeper into the asylum, the shadows seemed to thicken, like they were closing in around him. Each time he checked his photos, he noticed the shadowy figure creeping closer. In the last shot, it was at the end of the hallway, facing him, blank and hollow.
Just a shadow. Just a trick of the light.
Just a building. No one here.
No one here. No one. Except you.
Whoever you are, leave me alone. You hear me?
But the only response was silence, and the faintest echo of a laugh, like the building itself was holding back something much darker. In the next photo, the figure was even closer. It seemed to loom in the background, blank and formless, yet unmistakably there. He couldn't deny it anymore. He was being watched.
Look at you. So desperate. Hiding behind your camera, trying to capture what you don't understand.
Show yourself, you coward. Stop hiding in the shadows.
Oh, you'll see. And soon, I'll see what's inside you. Slow. Piece by piece. I'll pull you apart. You'll be wide awake, just enough to feel every inch of it. Every inch. Explode.
Chilled to the bone, Liam stumbled backward, nearly dropping his camera. His heart pounded as the spirit's words echoed at his head, describing his fate in agonizing detail.
No, stay away from me.
You came here, didn't you? Searching for shadows, for secrets, and now you've found them.
Desperation clawed at him, panic drowning any rational thought. He was no longer the hunter. He was the prey. Every door, every hallway brought him back to the same dark corridor. The asylum twisted around him, sealing off any chance of escape, as though it had come alive, bending to the will of its ghostly inhabitants.
No one's coming for you. You'll stay with us forever.
Please. Please, let me go.
Let you go. Oh no. We've been waiting too long for that. We'll start with your eye, then your hands, so you can watch your own body betray you. You'll watch us unmake you.
In the end, Liam never left Crestview Asylum. He became part of it. A silent face, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next soul to capture. Two days after Liam Warren disappeared, his car was found, abandoned at the edge of the Crestview Asylum grounds. Detectives Vargas and Hayes had been sent to investigate, though both were uneasy expressions as they took in the looming structure ahead of them. Why'd it have to be a place like this? Gives me the creeps.
Just do the job, Vargas. We'll be in and out.
As they moved through the halls, the smell hit them first. A rancid metal stench that clung to the air. It grew stronger with every step, pulling them toward the east wing.
Oh, God.
At the end of the hallway, they found Liam Warren, or what was left of him. His body had been torn apart, each limb carefully arranged, forming a grotesque, twisted sculpture. His hands were clasped, as if in prayer. His head tilted at an unnatural angle. Mouth open in a silent scream. This isn't human. Who can even do something like this?
Welcome, detective. I was wondering when you'd come.
Oh, who's there? Show yourself.
Didn't you like the art? I thought I'd make something special. Just for you.
This is Detective Hayes. Whoever you are, come out now.
Oh, I'm right here. And you've brought me such wonderful company. So curious. So brave.
We need to get out of here. As the laughter grew louder, the detectives felt something creeping in from all sides. like shadows tightening around them, swallowing every beam of light.
Don't worry. I have plenty of room here. You'll be staying a long, long time.
Ah, Crestview Asylum. A place with room for everyone. Liam, the detectives, and whoever might be foolish enough to come next. Well, dear listeners, remember, not every mystery is meant to be solved, and not every door should be opened. Sweet dreams, and if you hear laughter in the dark, maybe don't look too closely.
The Nightmares from the Future podcast is produced by Digital Bros Creative Studios, LLC. Our production team is Christopher Pilon and Mike Minassian. This audio program is copyright 2024 by Digital Bros Creative Studios, LLC. All rights reserved. The copyrights for each story are held by respective authors. No duplication or reproduction of this audio program is permitted without the written consent by Digital Bros Creative Studios, LLC.